And I remember the first handle I made was called Mat Readers, because we would take our mat and then we changed it to Cubbon Readers and we condensed it to Cubbon Reads. I blame the engineers for it. Yeah, engineers are the most soulless people on planet. There's no willingness to learn the culture. And the language divide is also because of that.
Tell us.
About Cubbon Reads?
About Cubbon Reads and Hookups.
Oh God. Sensitive topic.
Harsh and Shruti, welcome to my podcast. Thank you for being here. Why don't you tell us the story of how Cubbon Reads started?
Cubbon Reads just started with the two of us because we love being mostly outdoors, which is on our bicycles, and we would love to go to Cubbon Park anyway, just chill around there with our books by ourselves. But we just started doing it more religiously every Saturday, and we started documenting what we were doing on Instagram. So casually, I mean, we had some friends joining and then friends of friends joining, and one day we just set up the Instagram page called Cubbon Reads. And
so you bicycled from where to Cubbon Park?
So we live in C.V. Raman.
Okay.
So yeah, and the weather always suits.
Yeah.
And I think Saturday mornings are good because people party till late on Friday. So early morning you don't get as much traffic.
There's not that many people on the roads.
So it was great to bicycle, and the thing changed for me personally when I started lounging in Cubbon. Earlier I would do 5Ks, walk through, bike through. But one day I took my books and mat, and then suddenly the whole aspect was very nostalgic. It sort of felt like I'm back home in my nani ghar, and we would sit out in the sun with our books and some food. So we started carrying some food, especially fruits, and a couple of books. And it also allowed us to finish a bunch of, I remember the first book I took was Ghachar Gochar, and I finished it in one go in 5 hours. And I remember the first handle I made was called Mat Readers, because we would take our mat and then it didn't sound nice. And then we changed it to Cubbon Readers, and it also didn't sound nice. Then we condensed it to Cubbon Reads.
When you guys are not originally from Bangalore, right? So when did you move to Bangalore?
2013.
And what brought you here?
Christ.
Actually, that's so interesting, because for so many people who are not from Bangalore, it seems like Christ College is the entry point.
Yeah.
They come in here, and so this was in 2013.
13, yeah.
And you've stayed on since
No.
then?
I was very, I was a little disenchanted after my graduation from Christ for various reasons.
Graduation from Christ, or while you were studying at Christ?
While, because it's Christ, right?
Yeah,
so I mean, as much fun I had there were also, I mean, it was a very restrictive college and all of that. Well, that was, and I was coming from Delhi University, right? Although my mom has been completely brought up like she's a Bangalorean.
From where? Which part of Bangalore?
She studied in Baldwin's and then Mount Carmel. So I've heard a lot of stories from her.
Right.
And that prompted me to come to Christ.
The Bangalore of yore.
Yes. And so I came, I had a lot of fun, made a lot of great friends.
Right.
But then I was like, maybe I should get back to Delhi for some time.
And you went back to Delhi and you're like, I can't breathe here, let's go back to Bangalore.
Sort of like that, yeah. I mean, work took me to Delhi, and then spent a few years there, and then I chose to come back to Bangalore.
And you?
I came in 2017.
Why?
And I started up a company in Delhi, but funding got me here, and I got funded here as well.
Okay, so you started what company in Delhi?
It's called Your Coat.
Okay.
QUOT, not quote the wearing one. And it's a writing app. It's like Instagram for writer. People write short form writing. It could be poetry, ghazal. Majorly it's used by shayars for writing those 2-line shairi.
Okay. And you thought of it as a business opportunity?
Yeah,
It'll make money.
Yeah, and it's been almost 9 years since I started and moved here, raised money here, built a team here, stayed here. Yeah. So pretty much that. And recently we both started another app which is called Bookmark, which came out of Cubbon Reads.
For you, what is your first memory of Bangalore?
I remember I came here in 2012 for the first time.
Okay.
And I took a gap year after my BTech. I was traveling across India, too much inspired by Into the Wild. So I was like, And I had a way of traveling. I would try to crack the map of the city. by taking the most used public transport. So I took buses here, and I went from 335E. It goes all the way to Whitefield from I think Kempegowda bus station.
Oh, okay.
And then in the middle, I would just get off at. So I remember the first memory is, of course, the weather stumps you right away. Secondly, I was coming from Delhi. I was educated in Delhi.
Coming from Delhi.
Yeah, educated.
I feel bad for the two of you.
Yeah, and when I came here, there was very less aggression on the road. And here, I think it's also the way Kannada is spoken. It's very sing-song. It's very cute way that they even speak the English here. So that really calmed my raging heart, you can say, and the weather also. But then I got stuck for 2.5 hours at Marathali Bridge of that time when it was smaller.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know traffic is a peeve for you. We'll come to that also. For you, what is your first memory of Bangalore?
Standing in the queue outside Christ. And for some reason, it was really hot that day. And I mean, that's a very vivid memory, but obviously when we had traveled by the train from Delhi, so we had just come out of the Majestic station, and because my mom is brought up in this city, so she loves the city. So it was early morning, around 6:37 a.m. I remember that time we were in the auto just coming out of the station, and we were going towards Jayanagar because we were staying at a relative's place there. And on the way there were a lot of these flower markets. So my mom would really tell me that, see, these kind of flowers you would never see anywhere otherwise, and she was trying to get me acquainted with the smells and the sightings and the colors and with the flowers that we saw.
In this podcast, a lot of it is about Bangalore, right? So you've given Bangalore Cubbon Reads in that sense, right? And there's this community that's built around it. There's people who are meeting because of it. They come together. There's something that they're doing together. What has Bangalore given you?
I think it's initially my first impressions when I had just moved to Bangalore was that it lets me walk around the city very freely, because I mean, I come from cities that didn't allow me to be as free on the roads, I think.
And for you?
I sweat a lot, so Bangalore is the only metropolis in India where I can survive without breaking into a sweat.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, last year we were in Dharamshala for 6 months. So we keep migrating to Himachal whenever it gets too hot here.
Oh, okay.
But Bangalore is the only city I can live in a t-shirt through the year.
I was reading on your this thing that at some point you wanted to leave the city, and I was discussing it with Ishwar as well, my producer, and he said, that's the 7-year itch. He's been here for 7 years and he feels that 7-year itch, but if you've stayed here for 7 years, you'll find it very difficult to go to another city and live. Debate, for or against?
Actually, that was my initiation.
So she wanted to, I think between the two of us, she wants to leave the city more.
Go on.
I'm judging.
But we chose a city which is very near, very culturally similar, just less traffic and more green, which is Mysore. So we wanted to sort of take up a farmhouse and garden and farm our own food, grow up our own veggies in Mysore and host people from Bangalore on a weekend getaway. So that's what we wanted to do. But I landed up this job recently with a friend. He is building something. So I think now I'll stay in the city for another 3-4 years, and probably this plan will be.
Then you're not getting out.
It's like Hotel California.
Why did you want to leave? I'm shocked.
I have been working in Bangalore all these years. I mean, up until last year, June, I was in a full-time corporate job. And
doing what?
I was in marketing, brand, PR, marketing, all of that. So I've been on the road pretty much every day, mornings and evenings. So I've been through the typical Bangalore traffic, sort of. Last year, when I finally decided to quit my job because we were working on Bookmark, and after I quit my job, then we were traveling around. So when I came back to Bangalore this time, I'm just feeling like a little anxious because I don't have something going on for me for certainty. I mean,
the city doesn't make you feel like it's okay to sit back and do
nothing?
Yeah,
because whoever,
you feel like you've got to do something.
All the time, yeah. Like even when I go out, it's like I need to go out and consume something, and it has to be a transactional thing.
Yeah, there's very little to see in Bangalore, and that's why everything is about doing. And we are guilty of. Cubbon Park was a place to see, watch the trees. And what are you doing? You're doing something, you're taking a book there. Because the whole productivity orientation is so ingrained in the population. And I blame the engineers for it. I think
in one fell swoop.
Yeah, engineers are the most soulless people on planet. The language divide is primarily, I'm an engineer, I'm one of those, and I know there's no willingness to learn the culture of, and the language divide is also because of that.
If I were to take Cubbon Park out of the equation, or any of the parks, what is another spot in Bangalore that you really like?
I love Thippasandra Market.
Oh!
Stole it from me.
Wow, that's mental.
Almost stole it from me.
Yeah, we both love it.
No, it's too bad.
I have actually mentioned this.
I said I was going to say it.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Now you're left.
You elaborate.
No.
You go for tips.
He hung you out to dry.
Yeah,
now you go for it.
Yeah, no, I have other places.
I think Thippasandra Market has that rustic old world charm to it. It's like the nostalgia shop of midnight.
Her words or yours?
My words.
Okay.
It's like the nostalgia shop of midnight in Paris.
Okay.
Because there are so many shops which are, I think, generational. They are not.
Yeah.
Even today morning, I went to Thippasandra because I needed some plumbing ware for my house. So it's like whenever I feel lost, I know a walk through that market will give me my answer. So it feels like that.
Sweet. And for you?
I think for me, besides Thippasandra,
which he stole from you.
I also love going to Rangashankara. It's obviously a huge distance from where I currently put up.
Metro, you have to change the line.
Yeah.
Right.
We cycle usually.
We have cycled up till there.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, or otherwise an auto ride or whatever. But yeah, I really like going there. Not just for the place, but for the kitchen that's
Anju's
there.
Cafe.
Yeah.
What do you like over there?
This season, I'm like, now we've just got back to Bangalore, so I have to make a visit. The amras there with the puri and the sabudana vada.
Sabudana vadas, yes, my favorite.
So good there. Yeah. I love that kitchen. And
they also make a very good keema pav.
Oh,
yeah.
Mutton keema.
Acha. Yum. Did you at any point of time think that Cubbon Reads would be monetizable? Did you at any point, did that thought ever come saying, hey, I can make some money here?
I mean, we built an app out of Cubbon Reads ka core, but we never use Cubbon Reads to market the app.
Okay.
Because it's larger than us. Because we are this decentralized OG chapter who is sort of giving directions to all the others to not monetize. And if we monetize, then it sort of is. So we use our example that I had your code for 8 years. I never used Cubbon Reads to market your code, for example, or even us. Nobody knows through the page who is behind it. And that really helped because that allows this thing to run for posterity. Even when we are away for a year.
When you run away to Mysore.
Or
Himachal,
or Dharamshala. There were curators who were running it. Right. They faced the Secret Santa, that whole fiasco.
Oh yes, tell us about that. I wanted to come to that as well. That entire kufia thing that you guys were doing, and you got caught for it.
It was nothing. I mean, it was like just a celebration of Christmas, and everyone does Secret Santa.
Yes.
So last year also we did around 200 people participated. This time 382 people turned up.
Okay.
Everything was going on smoothly, and then suddenly the guards come, they take the book, they confiscate, they take it to the... And then I am in Calcutta, we both are in actually Calcutta. My father was in a hospital that time. So I get a call from the Department of Horticulture, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you organizing? We are imposing a fine of 35,000 rupees. We are filing a police complaint, etc., etc. I had a couple of lawyer friends, so they came to rescue. They spoke with, and they told, and thereafter, immediately after that, they released a press release which said 1,500 odd people assembled for a religious event or something like that. Maybe because of Secret Santa, they
associated with Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, and then it has been they released a bunch of new rules that more than 20 people are not allowed.
I found something very interesting in that rule, set of rules. They said mats are not allowed because it will spoil the grass apparently.
Yeah.
So the bums are okay, the mats are not.
So we actually wrote an article together for the Caravan where we spoke with a horticulturist on the same issue.
Back in Lal Bagh.
Yeah, that was happening in Lal Bagh. So a lot of BBMP parks, especially in Yelahanka, there's a chapter called Yelahanka Reads. They are doing it in a private society's park now because BBMP parks don't let you sit. So on the grass.
Oh.
Because grass will get spoiled. So we reached out to a bunch of horticulturists. They said that only daily foot traffic can
destroy the grass.
Destroy bald patches of the grass can come. If you are using it once a week, it will not do any damage, and we have seen that in Cubbon.
Yeah.
Cubbon grass is resplendent right now with all the rain.
Like we've never planned to monetize Cubbon Reads, but then the exposure that starting something like Cubbon Reads gave us has been tremendously beneficial because we made a documentary on Cubbon Reads together also, and that got shortlisted at the BIC B-Lore program, got a grant, and also that seeded the motivation for exploring documentary filmmaking for me personally. And likewise, like we were also invited as speakers at the literature festival in Bangalore. Yeah, for BLF.
Oh, you spoke at BLF?
Yeah, 2 years ago. So it allowed us also to pitch to magazines like Caravan for articles around access to public spaces and things like that. So essentially, like it became like a great platform for us to talk to people who we earlier were only looking up to in a way.
Recently, we both started another app which is called Bookmark, which came out of Cubbon Reads. It's a dating app for readers.
I want to hear stories about what happened at Cubbon Reads. Did people hook up? Because it's a great space, right? Like just from a point of view of allied interests, your reading, and the way you guys smiled, I felt like there are multiple stories that you would want to share. So please tell us.
Yes, we have seen a lot of people turn up alone.
Yeah.
And at the end, we have this ritual at Cubbon Reads. We stack up all the books.
Yes, I've seen those pictures.
The reason for that is it's a silent community. Otherwise, there will be no interaction.
Yes.
So once you're done with your reading, you come together, we stack up, color code the books, and we click a group picture.
Right.
And then we redistribute the books back to their rightful owners.
So that's your interaction point in that sense.
Yeah.
After the entire reading.
That, a bunch of people go off for lunch together. Yeah. They go to Blossoms together, Bookworm together. And slowly we started seeing a lot of them coming in pairs. They came alone. So that was, so it's not, we have no proof of hookups happened or not, but a lot of coupling happened. A lot of people became really close friends.
Right.
Some of them who we know were coming individually, suddenly like hanging out together or like bumping into them around MG Road metro station, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so Cubbon Reads plays the Cupid for a lot of people.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, and that's what, I mean, we wanted to digitize it.
Yeah, so you want to, and did that work? The Bookmark app, did it work like the way you wanted it to?
50,000 matches so far.
Okay.
It's very tiny. We are not really actively marketing it because once you market it, floods with the same tribe, especially men. So it's very word of mouth right now. We have around 18,000 users.
And and is the filter the books that you read?
Yeah, so you cannot put your picture. Your picture is blurred. So you can only match based on books, and after you exchange 10 messages, your face is revealed. So we ask your bibliography initially. So you put the authors you like and the books you like.
So where did you guys meet?
We met on a dating app, Hinge.
Okay.
And this is much before Cubbon Reads.
Okay.
And again, the books became the talking point for us as well.
You have a love for food. For you, it's just nourishment.
No, I love cooking as well. I think she is the baker. The baker will be very precise.
Yeah. This is many steps to follow.
I am more of a halwai, she calls me. All my food will be very, very tasty.
But all andaz se.
Andaz se.
Same. So I don't follow. I mean, like there's some basic recipe, but after that it's just like I'll put this. मैं थोड़ा experiment करूँगा this.
मैं कभी सब्जी में अचार डाल दूँगा, कभी कुछ डाल दूँगा. So she calls me halwai.
Okay.
You cook like a halwai, and she is like the chef.
So that's why I found it very difficult to do baking because I have to understand there's a very
discipline.
Science to it. Matlab, it has to be
Precise.
At this temperature for so long.
Yeah.
I have not cracked that yet, so that's why I enjoy no heat baking. Is that what it's called? No cook baking.
Yeah. Okay.
Matlab, I can make a cheesecake without actually cooking it.
got it.
That kind of thing. That kind of thing. Have you gone out of your way for food, like gone to some really random, weird, faraway place because you've heard about it some 3 a.m. in the morning, gone out on this wild goose chase? Has something like that ever happened?
Not weird. I don't think it'll come across as a wild goose chase either.
Okay.
But I mean, we did cycle down to this little coffee place called Benki, which is again in near JP Nagar, near Rangashankara,
Okay.
like around the corner. And I mean, yeah, it was quite a purposeful, I think, ride down to the coffee shop.
Because you heard about something over there?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
Just like great coffee, which is made on the spot and like ground in front of you and those kind of things.
Okay.
And it's not a cafe where you can sit and drink. It's just like a small...
Like a darshini, standout drink and leave.
Not even a darshini.
Achha.
It's like just like
Khopcha
sort of a thing, but very neat and all of that.
Okay.
And yeah, you can just stand outside and have a coffee and then you leave.
Okay.
Sort of a thing.
From you?
I love taking my bike out late in the night.
Cycle, motorbike.
And going towards the Kolar highway. It has a lot of these dhabas. One is Shere Punjab, which serves great North Indian Punjabi chicken.
Right.
Then there is Jodhpur Junction, where we had dal bati. And if you go further, you find CCD plus Empire. So those have been helpful at times when we felt hungry.
When you moved to Bangalore, was there a food that really caught your fancy? And like, wow, man, I don't believe that. Yes.
100 varieties of dosa.
Yes.
And also, I remember going to Khau Gully.
Food street.
Food street, where
in Idiyappam.
In Idiyappam.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the insane variety of dosas and food, and I remember Pan having such various combinations. I'm coming from a place like Allahabad, and that was a shock for me, like just seeing the amount of variety there.
Were you shocked in a good way, or were you shocked in like, ye kya kar rahe hain log?
I mean, curiosity and not negatively or anything, but like very, very curious and intrigued and hooked on sort of a way.
And you?
I love Paddus. It was never available in Delhi or in North India. And I think now it must be, but at that time I never had it. And it felt like such a cushy momo with some other kind of filling. And then I also love Paddus is one. The second thing which I really like, filter coffee, of course, everywhere you go. Filter coffee is the go-to thing.
Okay. And any snack, like a bakery snack that you really like?
I really enjoy the breads that we get at Iyengar.
Iyengar Bakery for the world.
I mean, like I would prefer them over any of the other more popular hip bakeries. Like, and also because they're almost every time around the corner.
Yes, true. And you?
Yeah, very fresh breads.
I tried this. What's the thing called which looks like puliogre? It's
what?
The sevai like looking like thing.
Oh, shabi ke baad. That's the semia ka thing.
Vermicelli ka. Different. It's bind together. It's like an.
Is it white?
White.
Oh, so that's the Malayalam noolappam. Or the, what is it called? It's a kind of rice preparation.
Idiyappam.
Idiyappam.
Yes,
That's right.
I love that.
Idiyappam. Yes.
Sri Lanka is called string hoppers.
String hoppers. Idiyappam. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you have it with?
Sambar.
Oh. Okay.
There's a place called Iyengar Idli in CV Ramana.
Yes. I know. about
Really
that.
good, soft, thick
Okay.
idlis. Yeah.
Biryani? Anybody?
Yeah. All the way.
Yeah. Okay. So, which is your favorite biryani spot in Bangalore?
It's been so long since I had biryani here. The last time was Meghna's.
Okay.
And I mean, yeah.
Which one?
Chicken biryani.
No. Where? Which
Oh,
Meghna's?
acha.
You went there.
Residency Road.
Dine in.
That one.
Okay.
Dine in. Yeah,
Residency
yeah.
Road, ठीक है.
Opposite the Samsung store.
Is that your favorite biryani spot as well?
I'm deliberating on that question.
While she deliberates on that.
Meghna's is a bit too spicy to my taste. I like Mani's Dum Kebab Biryani.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
chicken.
This is at 80 feet. No. What's
I
that
think
road? Huh?
I order in.
Oh, you order it. Okay. There's a Mani's at that place where 80 feet road meets the road going towards.
Yeah.
Why am I losing words? Damn it. Okay.
There's also one Shetty lunch home in Koramangala, I think. I remember when they didn't have a restaurant, they were just an Instagram page.
Okay.
And ordering from there.
Okay.
Really good food.
Yeah, food.
Yeah.
Coastal cuisine, I would imagine.
Yeah, but biryani as well I've had from there.
My mouth is watering.
I love the old Satya's also. Such a good place. Satya's in Kora.
Oh yes,
Yes.
the old, it's now renovated and all of
Renovated,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any? I've been asking so many. Do you have any questions to ask me?
Yeah, you asked me about all the South Indian places. I would love to hear about North Indian places
In
Bangalore.
Okay,
Is
so
there any good place?
so I'm old Bangalore.
Yeah.
There used to be the BJN group,
Okay.
and they used to have some amazing places to eat. But unfortunately, they shut down. Then there's Tandoor on MG Road. Very expensive, very good food. Chula Chowki ka Dabba, I love. My favorite dish from there is the methi chicken. What else? Church Street has a whole bunch of places as well to eat. I think that Sanjeev Kapoor has one of his restaurants.
Yeah,
over
Lemon
there.
Chilli.
Is there? Yeah. So, but if I had to choose a place that was a regular place to go to, it would be Chula Chowki
Got it.
ka Dhaba. Bobby the Dhaba.
Where is it? I've heard about
Oh,
it.
this sounds
I
so
shan't.
good.
So
Sure.
Bobby the Dhaba had the best aloo parathas, and it was just next to the Gurudwara near Alsur Lake.
got it.
So it was like you couldn't get a seat, like you just. And then they moved to a larger place. They moved out of there, and then I think the Vastu didn't work for them after that. The Gurudwara was keeping them alive, and then they said bye bye to the Gurudwara, and then that was the end of them. So yeah, that was unfortunate. Okay, if you had to pick 5 wonders of Bangalore, what are the 5 wonders you pick? Cubbon Park is out of the equation. Any of the parks are out of the equation.
Oh God.
So your top 5, and it can be anything. It can be people, concepts, ideas, food, anything.
Okay.
Beer culture.
Oh yes,
Hands down.
it's something strangely we've not spoken about at all in the
Yeah.
podcast. till now.
Breweries,
the
all the
microbreweries.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, so good. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arbor, Geist, Toit.
Toit. My
Yeah.
favorite. Yeah. Okay.
Like these
Yeah,
three especially. Yeah.
Okay.
For
Then-
me.
No.
Oh.
You go 5 at a go. 5 at a
oh
go.
God.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, we thought that was a
Restaurants?
collective question.
No.
So, I mean, 2 were supposed to be Cubbon Park and Lalbagh.
No, okay, I will allow
Now
you-
that they've been...
I will combine them and allow them. So that's
Sure.
Cubbon Park and Lalbagh as one space.
Yeah.
Your breweries is 1. Now you have 3 more to
I
go.
think Rangashankara for me
Rangashankara.
is.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And taking a cue from that, he's going to say Thippasandra Market in his list. I promise. Right?
Well, I think also a friend of mine has her home just next to a railway line.
Okay.
Where like I just like to go sit on her balcony and watch the trains come like every 10 minutes and go. And I think for me, that itself is like a great place to just sit and chill at. Like one of the wonders of Bangalore that I think I really enjoy.
You're allowed it.
Yeah. I'm thinking. There is if food can be part of the equation. I think there's this really cool and oldish Chinese restaurant in Indranagar on CMH Road. It's called Vanleys. I really enjoy going there because again it's a very no frills sort of a place. So for me.
Super. Nice list. Very nice list. Harsh.
Dosa bar at Filter Coffee. There's a dosa bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they serve you dosa right at the bar.
Yeah.
Second is Thippasandra Market. Third is I love railway fataks. I think it's very important. Railway crossings or fataks. Because the city urbanization is sort of eradicating railways from your plain sight. Everything is over a flyover now, and even the flyovers don't have the visibility because at the time the rails are crossing, they put a shield because people otherwise will pee or jump or whatever they want. So it could be risky. So I think fataks are again, we are in a generation which predominantly takes flights, less of trains. And we take metros.
I mean, I don't think it's a generation thing as much as a socio-economic thing. And where we are in the class.
So it's like a reminder that, hey, this beautiful residence of a medium just passed by you. So I love waiting at the signals. I live in C.V. Raman Nagar. There's a Kagadasapura railway crossing. Every time we get stuck there for 5 minutes, I turn my engine off. I see the train passing like a child. So that's really
lovely.
Yeah, and then I love that side of Cooktown, that entire stretch, Fraser Town,
Cooktown.
That area for cycling and Tom's Bakery.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
Okay.
And after that, I think one more. Ejipura flyover monument.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that you put that as one. I mean, it's pretty much a wonder of Bangalore.
Yeah, it's a monument.
That's true. It will get some status at some point.
Yeah.
I hope. Okay.
I've been seeing it since 2012, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Simplex used to...
It started construction then?
I think, it started then.
I thought it's been only about 8 or 9 years.
And that jam that keeps happening to date.
9 years, right? Yeah. Okay.
Are we allowed to ask you more questions?
Yes, feel free to ask me questions.
So, because you've been here for so long, I want to ask you, which are the good bars of the time that you were
shady bars of Bangalore.
Yeah, I mean okay, there's a better word for it. I was trying to say ease into the use of it, but dive bars, which are still here.
Okay.
We can still go to.
When you say bar, describe bar to me. Define bar to me.
I'm forgetting the name, but just drinking places.
Have you seen Avesham?
Yes, I've seen Avesham.
It's where the kids meet Fahad Fasil.
Oh, like that. Okay.
I mean, there used to be one of these bars even on CMH Road, but it shut down last year.
Oh.
I'm forgetting the name.
Okay. So old time, if you look at stuff, there's Pico's. And they've opened multiple outlets now. There's a Dolphins here in...
I've heard about it,
it's near Fraser Town.
Yeah.
Satya's used to be there.
No, it was Dolphins was a bar.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying Satya's in Koramangala. Yeah, okay. So, Dolphins used to be like this, shady bar. You go there, touchings, leave. And they were going to shut down. And then... two people who used to run, they said, no, we can't let this shut down. This is iconic. There's one more, I forget the name, in Vasant Nagar, opposite the hospital, the Jain hospital. They have a great coconut prawn.
Wow.
Yeah, oof. And they serve it to you in the tender coconut shell. It's just, it's amazing. And those, Yeah, does that answer your question, kind of?
Sort of, I got you.
If you're coming towards Cooktown Place right now, definitely go to Dolphins.
Dolphins, I've heard
superb
a lot
vibe.
about it.
Superb vibe.
Any old houses worth watching? We love looking at old houses. Something
even in this area,
which could be either colonial, even the kind of windows this house has.
Right.
So anything picturesque to just
if you
walk at.
If you go to if you just go past the Lingarajpuram flyover and take a right into near the Holy Ghost Church.
Okay.
That road has a whole bunch of bungalows that are built in the old colonial style. So you'll find the white slanting roofs with a little thing on top, and then you'll find these a lot of them have bougainvillea plants that are growing.
French windows as well.
I haven't been able to see inside because, but you'll find a lot of those houses in that area. Yeah, so those houses still are there, and they're the old colonial houses. So that's one place that you can go and try not to be creepy, and peep into houses.
I think we've done that a lot already. Walking around in Defense Colony in Indranagar, I have peeped through the windows.
Where did the love for baking come from?
Childhood, like since I was a kid. Again, from my mom.
Okay.
She has been baking ever since, and used to bake with her back then, and that's how it started.
And what are you called?
It's called Weird Request. If it does have a little funny story.
Tell.
So we were again just walking around in Indranagar once, and this late evening, and we feel like having a cake, but then we were on a sort of a diet spree of sorts.
Okay.
We're where can we get some healthy cake?
Healthy cake, matlab, please define.
Sugar free.
At least less sugar.
Not made with sugar, but with dates.
Kind of that.
Kind of, but at least not overloaded with sugar. Not love Magnolia Bakery, but it's so sweet, right? Just like that.
Right.
So in comparison, so where can we get something like that, on the go? But there is no place like that.
No commercial place.
No. There's no retail store you can just walk into and get something like that.
Yeah. So we went to Smoor, and that's how I began the conversation.
And
I have a weird request. Do you have a cake which is made with no sugar? And they're like, no.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Shruti is like, I'll bake it for you.
Yeah.
And my weird request got fulfilled, and then we start taking so many weird requests.
And what is the weirdest request you've got?
Yeah, somebody, they had their anniversary, and she asked me to bake a red velvet cake, which is gluten-free, vegan, and sugar-free. And I'm initially I was like, is that a dessert even? But then I ended up making a nice looking red velvet cake.
Nice looking.
Nice tasting also. Then later on I discovered, it did come out well.
Okay.
But then obviously initially I was like, oh, this does sound like a weird dessert. But it came out well.
And
so I was really happy.
Beetroot for
For the coloring.
So I don't use the color, I use beetroot.
Okay.
So that was it threw me a little off also, it brought me to challenge myself as well in terms of how I'm acquainted with baking, because all three essentials were ruled out here.
Right.
And I love the process.
You also do something with cars.
Yeah. So
Both of you or only you?
we both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we came, personally, I think when we came to Bangalore, one thing that I really missed about Delhi was the old monuments in every nook and corner.
Right.
And here I found the same sentiment when I encountered old cars.
Okay.
And people are such good connoisseurs of really good old vehicles, be it in Kasturi Nagar where we are shooting this, or even if you go to Whitefield in the societies, there are some really old Defender from the 1980s, etc. Right. So we started a community on Instagram. It's called Pretty Old Cars. It's very tiny, 2,000 odd followers. And we started shooting and putting it out ourselves. But suddenly the community found us, the car aficionados found us. Yeah. They started sending us all these cars they would spot. And it's not only in India now. Well, there are submissions from Nigeria. There's
submissions.
Submissions.
Wow.
Yeah. So we feature their post along with a collab.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and wherever we go, even in Calcutta and Goa, We have some old car owner who loves to take us on a ride. We document them talking about their cars. So in fact, we plan to make a documentary on pretty old cars of Bangalore also.
Okay. You said you're from Delhi?
I'm not from Delhi. I'm from Allahabad.
Oh, you're from Allahabad.
Yeah.
Okay. But you studied in Delhi
I did my undergrad in Delhi, masters at Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm from all over the place. My father was in SBI, so every 3 years we moved town.
Huh.
But predominantly I've been born and raised in Bihar and Jharkhand.
Okay.
So my parents are now settled in Dhanbad, but my hometown is Patna.
Patna is a pretty, what I've read, is like there's lots of gangs and stuff, right?
I think Dhanbad is more.
Dhanbad is more?
Because Wasipur is in Dhanbad. And the lawlessness was such that every doctor's kid or businessman's kid would be kidnapped
for
ransom.
Yeah.
And they would treat them really well. They would feed them chicken and all that.
I like that.
But
and what was Allahabad like for you?
It was very laid back. And Allahabad, back when I grew up, was also very small as a city.
Okay.
Very niche in terms of the people and the circle that we had. I mean, it was like a few kilometers here, there, like the city ends, sort of.
I'm going to now do a little rapid fire thing, which are relationships, okay, that you have with. Okay?
And you will also answer these.
No, I'm the host.
Very convenient.
Yes, of course. And even if I knew that I had to, I would have prepped now. So,
Sure.
so what's this thing? Okay, so we'll start with you,
Okay.
and you will both of you answer each. Okay, so your relationship. How would you define your relationship with books?
so far,
Great hugs.
Great hug. Okay, food.
A creative outburst.
filling my tongue.
Okay. Just basically nourishment.
Satiation.
Okay. Bangalore.
Cool.
Freeing.
Work. You already made a face.
Yeah, that was
gave it
the
away.
reaction, yeah.
That gave it away. I think that was the reaction. Work.
Empowering.
Huh. Parents.
Love.
For life.
For life. Okay. Music.
Why don't you go first?
Music.
Student. I'm a student of music.
Student.
Yeah. I'm more of a consumer, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Money.
Thrifty.
Gifty.
Please explain.
I love gifting things to people. Even
Okay.
if I came here, I would get you something.
Actually, you did. That was very sweet. Thank you. And
I'm very conscious.
you're very conscious. You're holding it up.
Yeah, I mean, I cover all my necessities, and then beyond that, like, I'm very, like, everything I like to do at home. So, like, I won't go and spend on Swiggy or too many high-end restaurants, or, you know, like, as long as my essentials are covered, you won't see me spending usually. Yeah, I don't shop.
So what is your, what is something that you would spend on? So matlab, if you had to spend without holding back, what is something that you would spend on?
So, like, I just got a new Apple laptop because I just needed it.
My producer is going to be
And-
like, because he's been telling me, get an Apple laptop, get an Apple laptop. It will
Yes.
change your life. And I've been on Windows for the longest
Yeah,
time.
same. Yeah. So
And you're now going to say how amazing it is, how it has changed your life, and Ishwar, my producer, is going to be, see, I told you. Yes, please go
yeah,
ahead.
because it just lets me export a 15-minute clip in like 1 minute, and I'm like, blessing. So
Oh, you have almost the opposite.
No, I'm not very extravagant, but I have my shauq. I have my passions.
Okay.
So I've grown up in a house filled with musical instruments. My father sings.
Okay.
So my greatest ambition growing up was always to accompany him. So
Okay.
my role models were not my father, but his friends would come to play tabla with him, or guitar with him, or accordion with him. So I started learning all those instruments, so I can play a dozen of them.
Okay.
So now I have 35 instruments in my house. Every year I gift myself an instrument, and
Wow.
I'm 35 instruments.
I also have a segment called Bengaluru Dabba. Okay, now in this Dabba, there are about 20 items. So you have to pick a number from, actually you can't pick 1, 7 and 15, but a number between 2 and 20 that does not involve 7 and 15. I will give you the item and you have to tell me a story or something associated with it personally. Okay, so who wants to go first? All right. Just so that he can flick your idea if it is there. All right. What's your number?
11.
Okay, so 11. Is a Kannada English dictionary.
I have a Hindi to Kannada dictionary.
Okay.
At home.
Okay.
And now that I came back, I found the greatest teacher. My help's son has agreed to teach me Kannada.
Okay.
And when I was back home, surprisingly, the algorithm of Instagram works in a way which, when you're away from the city, it sort of shows all the negative videos of the city. When I came back,
Really?
I was so surprised. I would switch to English, not to Hindi. The people who would deliver things, they would switch to Hindi themselves. So, which was so sweet of them. And it changed how I was looking very fearfully. I installed dash cam in my car and all that when I came here. There could be some altercation.
Right.
It was so sweet. The town was so sweet.
So what are some of the Kannada words you've learned?
So I have recently started. I can say Namma Hesaru Harsha.
Okay.
Nanna.
Nanna, but
Nanna.
Namma is ours. Hamara.
And Idu, Illa, Allah, that bit I have learned.
Okay.
I mean, just one class happened.
Okay.
And I'm yet to practice.
But you're trying to learn?
Yeah, definitely.
Well done. Your number?
4.
So yours is a metro ka token.
Oh, I came back to Bangalore after a whole year and I was really, really saddened to learn that the Bangalore metro prices have gone up like so badly. And suddenly the ticket that cost me like 15 rupees went up to 30 rupees, which is like for a 5 metro station ride.
Right.
So it was really disheartened, but...
Okay. You raised your hand, you were going to say something.
Yeah. So when we started going to Cubbon Park on the metro, then for us, the best station is Swami
Vivekananda
Road. But we were not able to find that because it's spelled as SV Road. And we're like, this station is not there. For the longest time, we took Baipanahalli or KR Puram, and then one day it strikes. Okay. SV Road is the same.
Okay. Want to wrap with a postcard from you to the city. So, if you were to write a postcard to Bangalore, what would you tell Bangalore, the city?
Dear Bangalore, thank you for showing me a different way of living by letting me be completely free when I'm out and about on the roads, but also letting me be a little chaotic while I'm at home.
Dear Bangalore, thank you for not making me sweat. I find you cool both literally and metaphorically, and I think your coolness also calmed my raging heart, which I carried all the way from Delhi. So it has made me a softer person, and I hope to become softer over time.
Lovely. All right. Thank you guys. It was lovely having you.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything that you're wanting to do with your lives. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Likewise.
Correct.